Well, good evening, everyone. On behalf of all of us as the youth, we'd like to extend our gratitude to all of the survivors, elders, community leaders, and of course the special interlocutor, Kimberly Murray, whose tireless work has guided us to this point today. It's a great honor and privilege to be standing before you at this moment, which represents not only the culmination of years of labor, but also a significant milestone in the long journey towards truth, accountability, and healing.
We want to acknowledge that we are gathered on the traditional, unceded, and unsurrendered territory of the Algonquin Anishinaabe, whose ancestors have safeguarded this territory for generations. We extend our respect to their elders, past, present, and emerging, and recognize the continued sovereignty and resilience of Indigenous peoples across Turtle Island. Before we share our remarks with you all, we feel it's important to ground ourselves in our communities and share with you all who we are. So with that, I'm going to ask each of our youth advisors to join us on stage and introduce themselves.
Hello, Tanse, bonjour. My name is Deandra Thomas Hart. My spirit name is in Cree, it's Oshkane Kitsikweo Kawechika Pestawat Mikisuak, young woman who stands among the eagles. I'm here standing among my young leaders and among all of you here today, so I acknowledge that. I am an urban treaty member. I'm from the Peguis First Nation. My father comes from Nisichwayasik Cree Nation in northern Manitoba, born and raised in Winnipeg in the North End. So I'm proud to be here. Yes, thank you. My mother is a 60-scoop survivor. She went through a lot. My father is also an intergenerational survivor, first one to come to the school in a city. And my grandparents and aunties, uncles, all the way back, IRS survivors. So I'm proud to be here. Thank you.
My name is Joni Karu. My Inuktitut name is Aupilakruk. I'm a Netchilingmute, people of the seal. That's how I received my Inuktitut name. It was through Inuk named Mariano Aupilakruk, and I am from Talokrak, Nunavut. I am currently a college student in the Social Service Worker Program with Nunavut Arctic College. And I have worked for mental health before, and I am so honored to be here today. I'm so thankful that they allowed me to come here. And thank you all.
Hello everyone, my name is Kamala Swan. I am the youth coordinator at Tungusivi. I am Inuk and Ojibwe, and I am very blessed to be here.
Tansha Tracy P. Gnu Ikwe Nishinakashin P. Sailor Manitoba Trere R. Gyoto Tan. My name is Tracy Leos. My spirit name is Golden Eagle Woman, and I am Red River Métis from Saint Laurent, Manitoba, the longest living Métis community. I am the daughter and granddaughter of day school survivors. My brother and I are first-generation urban Indigenous, a first-generation university graduate, and now the first generation in my family to attend grad school. I'm pursuing my Master's of Education at Nipissing, and I'm an Inspire Award laureate, and there's some laureates in the room too, and I'm happy now to be the Student Mentorship and Wellness Advocate at Inspire, and I'm very grateful to be here among each of you.
And my name is Benjamin Kucher. I am a member of the Métis Nation of Alberta and a descendant of the Michelle First Nation in Treaty 6 territory. My family names are Calahoo and Belcourt, and I'm also the chair of the National Indigenous Advocacy Committee. I've had the privilege of working with these incredible people over the last 2 years, and the work we have achieved would not have been possible without any of you. And so, can we give them another round of applause? We also want to take a moment to recognize Kirsten Mercer, or as we know her, Mama Bear. And I'm going to get you to stand up and give a wave, and everybody give Kirsten an applause. Kirsten has been supporting us throughout each of these gatherings, being our guide as we do the work that we do. But more importantly, she's been our protector. She's been the one who has made sure that we feel supported and that we have everything that we need to do the work that we do. And Kirsten, I speak for all of us when we say we are incredibly grateful for you and that we love you.
To the survivors who are here with us today, we offer our deepest gratitude. Your strength, your stories, and your courage to persist are the reasons that we are able to come together and address the ongoing legacies of harm. Without your voices, without your resilience, this movement towards justice would not be possible.
As we honor your courage, we must also address the disturbing presence of residential school denialism that continues to harm our communities. The denial of these atrocities not only undermines our history, but inflicts new wounds on survivors, families, and everyone who carries this legacy. Confronting denialism is essential for justice, as it stands in direct opposition to truth and healing. By acknowledging and challenging these harmful narratives, we ensure that the truth of what happened is protected and upheld, giving dignity and honor to those who suffered and those who never came home.
We know this work does not come without pain. Each time we speak about unmarked graves, we are speaking of children, of lives taken too soon, and of an unthinkable history of violence inflicted upon our people. We're speaking of your peers, your friends, your siblings, those whose presence was stolen from you. The pain of that loss ripples through time. And we stand here today because your courage has lit the path for all of us to follow.
We know that every story, every memory, is a reminder of the ongoing legacy of colonialism. The work we are doing is not just about uncovering the past. It's about the future that we are building together, one that ensures that these injustices are not forgotten and that they are never repeated.
To the elders and community leaders who have guided us in this work, you have carried the weight of knowledge, holding the stories of our ancestors, keeping the flames of our cultures alive, and teaching us the way to honor our lost ones. Your wisdom and leadership continues to be the heartbeat of our communities.
For my long section. And now we want to reflect on the tremendous efforts led by the Special Interlocutor. Over the past 2 years, Kim has spearheaded crucial work in shaping a legal framework that addresses the enormity of what we are facing, the tragic legacy of unmarked graves related to the residential school system. The reports and recommendations that Kim has brought forward are not just documents. They are tools for justice, and they are lifelines for our communities, outlining how we can move from silence and systemic erasure towards truth, transparency, and healing. Her work has reminded us that what we seek is not only truth, justice, and accountability, but also a space where our stories can be honored and held in the ways that they deserve. Kim has navigated complex legal and political systems to create a path forward for communities, for survivors, and for families of those who never returned. In doing so, she has not only highlighted the need for further investigations, but also built a legal foundation that prioritizes Indigenous-led processes, respecting the sovereignty of our nations as we engage in this crucial work. She has amplified what our communities have always known, that the truth is undeniable, that these children matter, and that their memory must be treated with the utmost respect and care.
As we look to the future, we must understand that while much has been done, there is far more work for this to be over. The unmarked graves are not just a symbol of our past. They are a challenge to Canada's present and future. Each one represents a call for justice, for reconciliation, and for action. And while we cannot bring back those we have lost, we can ensure that their stories are never ever forgotten, that their legacies inform how we build a more just society.
The reports we now have, thanks to Kim's dedicated work, outline clear steps for continued investigation, protection, and memorialization of these sites. But more importantly, they place the power back into the hands of our communities. Because it is only through Indigenous leadership, Indigenous knowledge, and Indigenous laws that we can truly begin to heal these wounds. You don't have to read the in-closing.
As we move forward, we must ensure that this work is done in a trauma-informed way, with deep respect for survivors and communities. This means that our approach may not only be one of truth-telling, but one of care and support. The road ahead will continue to be difficult, but we have faith in the strength of our people and the resilience that has carried us this far. I'm going to go off script for 1 second. I shared with Elder Lillian and Survivor earlier today that it's been the honor of my lifetime to transcribe the stories that elders and survivors share at these gatherings, and in the 2 years, there's not a story that I've ever forgotten, and I just want the elders and survivors in the room to know that the youth who transcribe your stories carry those with us. So we want to express how deeply we honor and recognize the work that has been done by survivors, elders, and community leaders, and Kim. The efforts you have made are monumental, and it is through your strength and perseverance that we are here today, ready to carry this work forward. We understand the weight and responsibility of this journey, and we want to assure you that no one is doing this work alone. Us young people are committed to honoring you in the very best way.
We are here to support you in any way that we are able, and any way that we are needed. While you have led us to this moment, we recognize that this is a shared responsibility, and that the torch is being passed. As the leaders of tomorrow, we are also stepping into our roles as the leaders of today, and acknowledging the responsibility that we have to the future generations who will come after us. Together, we will continue this fight for justice, for truth, and for healing. We will continue to make sure that the future generations know who they are, where they come from, and that they stand proud of who they are. We stand before you all as witnesses to these gatherings and to your testimonies, and that we will hold your truths forever. And we want to make it clear to the federal government and their representatives who may be in the room today, our eyes now fall on you. The responsibility to implement the framework that Kim has produced is yours. And as the next generation, we will ensure that this work continues until every child is found and every community has the justice they deserve.
And to our communities, we are committed to standing with you, to carrying this work forward, and to ensuring that future generations know the truth of what has occurred. Our hands are ready to help. Our hearts are ready to carry this responsibility, and our spirits are united in this sacred mission. Together, we honor those who never came home and ensure their stories will always live on.
And so we are here. We see you and we hear you. And we will see this work through, but most of all, know that we love you. Thank you.